Review of related literature. For quantitative study, this would be the flow of your uh, mga topics in the review of literature, the flow in the discussion. So you have the topics, you start with the IB, then the variables and the IB variables and indicators. Yan ang pinaka first mo. Followed by the DB variables and indicators, and then the IB and the DB. Okay? The IB and the DB, this would support actually your SOP for relationship and comparative. Okay? Sa IB and DB na literature part. Okay? So, when it comes to the length of the review of related literature, so far, as much as possible, if you have uh, the 5 indicators for an IB variable, you have to mention all 5 indicators. Formatting wise, kung ang first indicator sa isa ka variable has, let's say, 2 paragraph, dapat 2 paragraph po itong isa ka indicator. Ang purpose niyan actually is to somehow balance daw. Yun yung reason nila, to balance daw. But the safest way actually, when you discuss the review of related literature, if you have indicators, you have to put it in 1 paragraph, 1 to 2 paragraph. Pero kung sa mga estudyante, especially if they have limited na mga literature for a specific indicator, halimbawa, lalo na if the indicators are from a study, don't base this questionnaire, and then medyo yung study na yon is quite new pa, especially pag conducted, like for example, ngayon sa pandemic, you can have 1 paragraph per indicator. Okay na yan siya. Basta it's important when you do the checking for review of related literature, whatever variables that is mentioned in the statement of the problem and the indicators, that should be reflected in the review of related literature. Makita siya dapat. Okay? For Kali, okay, again, follow what is written in the title or the research question. So if you started with the research question about lived experiences, in your review of related literature, you start with lived experiences. And then you have the second question about coping, then the second title for your review of related literature is about coping. Okay? Yan siya. Hindi strict actually ang sa review of ang RRL sa quali. Kasi wala ka mang ginafal, wala ka kasing identified na mga variables and indicators. Okay? Ang possible ng ma-mistake when you do writing quali in RRL is sobrang dami mo nang nilalagay na hindi na siya related. So your guide would always be your research question and your title. That's your guide in writing the RRL.